Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Soul Food Season 1, Episode 5, The Watermelon Theory. I do not remember this episode, but before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video. Make sure y'all like the videos so I can stay in the algorithm. I am on the road to 1K. So, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Welcome, all new people. Welcome to the hood. Let me know if y'all like my content. Even if y'all don't, okay? I appreciate y'all being here, okay? Obviously, y'all like me. No, for real. I appreciate y'all. I really do hope y'all like my content in real life. Shout out to the people who are still here. Me, appreciate y'all. I love y'all, okay? And yes, we're gonna keep going with Soul Food. We are still in season 1. I am trying to make it to catch up to episode 10, y'all. Episode 10 before they drop episode 11. So again, as I stated, Brick TV is a new app. So I just purchased Brick TV, which is $5.99. And they play a lot of old TV movies, old TV shows, whatever you feeling nostalgic about. In black TV, black people TV, you know, go ahead. I don't get nothing from Brick TV, but I actually do like it. I enjoy it. But they just started. They literally just added Soul Food. So now I'm trying to catch up with episode 10. And so what they do is they only drop episodes weekly. So I'm trying to catch up so Soul Food can actually be in a lineup of everything that I do review. It has 5 seasons, and I will bring y'all all 5 seasons. Every new season, I will change my thumbnail to let y'all know I am entering a new season. So yes, I may give myself like a little pause in between the seasons, like a 2-week pause, and then hop into the new season. So yeah. That's what we gonna do. Anyway, episode 5, The Watermelon Theory. Okay, so the episode starts with the ladies, Miles. Not Miles, Ahmad. The ladies, Ahmad, Uncle Pete. They're headed back to Big Mama's house. Remember, Remember, Bird and Lim had been staying with Terry and Uncle Pete because the house flooded. So now everything is back on track, and now Bird and Lim can move back home. So baby Terry was anxious and itching for them to go back home. She woke up, put on her designer shoes, washed their clothes, packed their shit, put it in a box, and was ready. I said, I know the hell you lying. Anyway, as the girls are walking in the door, we get a flashback of them coming inside of Big Mama's house, and Max is pulling Terry's hair, and so Big Mama got on to Max and told her and Bird to come into the kitchen and told Terry to come set the table. And I was like, Big Mama always got them girls in the kitchen, and Bird still don't know how to cook. She burnt the toast I was watching a whole new episode, a whole new season 5. She was burning 3. That was season 3. She burnt toast. Bird can't cook. Okay, Miss Thang can't cook. So the ladies, we get back to flash forward. So the table actually looked brand new. So the table was beautiful. It looked brand new. And so, of course, Terry reminds them that she had to pay 7 stacks to take care of the damages to the house. They all laughed it off. And I'm looking at Terry. Terry, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. All right? So Uncle Pete come in the house with a big ass rat talking about, y'all saw this dog? Uncle Pete! Somebody just... If y'all don't put Uncle Pete in a nursing home, okay, because Uncle Pete got a big ass rat. I mean, the rat was this big. That ain't no damn puppy. I'm sorry. Anyway, be serious. So, where am I? Jack. So Jack and Lim meet up. And of course, Jack wants Lim to hold something for him. Lim tells him, I need to know what you want me to hold before I agree to it. Jack holds over his head the family sticking together bullshit, when in reality, it's time for Lim to just pay the reaper, or pay the piper, or whatever, for Jack hooking him up with that credit card scamming ass job where all my scamming ass niggas at. Okay? Anyway, Terry gets to work. She has a client, a racist, bigot, MAGA, Trump support, no lip, misogynistic white male client. Okay? Who cannot take having his case handled by an African American woman. Why? And did I mention he had no remorse for firing his African American employee that has gotten a hold of his racist memo? That email was racist as fuck. Okay? It had chicken, watermelon, malt liquor. You do the math and you tell me if that shit wasn't racist. It was racist. Okay? Anyway, so I guess he felt like he just needed to go back to work because I guess it was too much for him. So what happened was the email was sent and somehow the African American employee got a hold of it. Well, when he got a hold of it, he filed a lawsuit against the company. And there's that. Anyway, Ahmad goes into the restroom because he has to use the restroom. And he finds Kenny choking his chicken, okay, to say the least. And his little flabbers are gasted. Kenny, why didn't you lock the door? This is why I say Kenny is a dummy. There was the conversation between Ahmad and his friends about chicken choking. Okay, I will not say it. And I didn't want to discuss it because I didn't want to talk about this with 13-year-olds having this type of conversation, so I skipped that scene. Okay. Anyway, Josephine, we get back to Terry's job. Josephine talks to Terry about the racist case that she took on. Terry says that her blackness isn't tied to this case. And I was like, girl, the cognitive dissonance that Terry is displaying is crazy work to me. Like, that is just crazy. But whatever. She said that she just want to be a good lawyer, not a black lawyer. But we'll see how this has weighed down on her so heavy that I think she even projected onto Lim. How? Like, ridiculous. Anyway, the racist bastard, he's back. Okay. He tried to justify why he forwarded the email. He decided to question if Terry eats watermelon, she eats chicken, if she wear loud colors, if she spend money on cars and sound and rims instead of investing her money. And Terry was like, what you're asking me has nothing to do with this case. So she shut it down real fast. And so he was like, well, I'm just speaking facts. Huh. So that's what you believe. You believe that this is how black people operate. And again, you're trying to defend him. But that's fine. That's up to you. So, moving on from that scene, we get to No, later, Bird. It's late. It's nighttime, and we see Lim in the refrigerator, and he gathering some strawberries and whips and all of that. So y'all know it's late, and y'all know what all that's about. So Terry, unannounced, because you have a key. What the fuck are you stopping at these people for unannounced this time of night with a little box of clothes, talking about you was dropping off clothes? Girl, she see Lim with whipped cream and strawberries, no clothes on, and all you hear is Bird upstairs talking about, don't keep me waiting. And Terry was like, oh, like, girl, go home. Where's Damon? Go home. You could have waited. Like, you can't just use your key whenever you please. And I know a lot of people think because somebody is helping out in a way, that's helping, if you're helping your family out financially or whatever, that somehow you're entitled to just overstep your boundaries. That's still not okay. You feel like you can overstep your boundaries with Bird and with Lim because they owe you, and you feel like you don't have to respect them at all. And that's just the bottom line. Because they borrow from you, or because you help them out in their time of need, you feel like you don't have to respect them or their privacy. And I think that's pretty fucked up, in my opinion. So back at Max and Kenny's, they're, about to get started, and then the baby started crying. Max has been super busy with the kids, with school, with Amai's school, with helping with the baby. I'm sorry, y'all. Helping, what's her name? Helping with her baby. Helping Bird with Jeremiah, and all of those things. So it's just been taking a toll on her, but especially the little baby. Their little baby, she has been keeping them up because she's been fussy. I was like, girl, you don't put no cereal in her bottle, okay? But that's the old way. Anyway, so it's the next day. The sisters are at Terry's house eating and, just laughing and having a good old time. Terry is literally mad because Lim was naked in their mom's house. She was like, it's still my mama's house. And Bird was like, you should learn to call before you come over. You cannot just come over because you don't know when or what, how, which room me and them going to be in. Like, she was like, no. That's what she told Terry. Terry said that her and Lim need to show some respect. I looked at Terry. I was like, girl, don't piss me off. You need to call before you show up. Like, you don't have that right. You are not entitled to those people's space. Can we stop being entitled to people, to their space, to their life? Like, the entitlement. If somebody... Listen, this is another after school special for free. If somebody don't call you, that's okay. You are not entitled to somebody's time. You're not entitled to their time. You're mad. Why are you mad? You're not entitled to their time. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. If a person don't come to your event, if they don't do this, you are not entitled to other people's time. You're not entitled to other people. You can only control yourself. Okay? Anyway, Lim meets up with Jack, and Lim he gets the package from Jack. He was getting ready to open it, but Jack was like, don't open it here. I strongly And when I say strongly, I strongly do not like Jack at all. But whatever. So back at Maxine's and Kenny. Kenny is pissy because he's not getting asked from Maxine, and she's already stated how tired she was. So at the office, at Terry's office, we finally meet Mr. Brock, the African American man who quit his job, who's suing the company. He walks into Terry's office unannounced, trying to give her a hard time. He said the racists sent him the memo because they felt like Mr. Brock was one of them. And if you look at Mr. Brock, if you hear if you was not looking at the TV screen, you would think that Mr. Brock was one of them. And I feel like in this moment he was projecting onto Terry. He was like, let me guess, you were top of your class, you were the only one who went to college, you were exactly like Terry. You were probably exactly like Terry. He, to me, and I'm gonna call him Mr. Brock because that was his name. I feel like Mr. Brock was one of those people, I'm black, but I'm not black like them. So that's why he was comfortable with sending you that letter. That's not the only thing he did. I just think you took that letter as a last straw because you overlooked everything else. You overlooked the microaggressions. You laughed at the microaggressions due to you not wanting to lose your job. But then, I don't know. Because the little racist did say, you wasn't doing your job. So I feel like you were speaking up. And because you wasn't speaking up, he equated that to you not doing your job. Because you was clocking him on his bullshit. So I don't know. We ain't get into the nitty gritty of all of that. All right. I just don't like how you went at this woman because, let me see, she took on the case and she probably shouldn't have taken on the case. But you went to this woman's job to low-key harass her because she took on a case that her company hired. Not her company hired. But she did ask, when she found out her company hired, she did ask to take that case on. I feel like he did that also to throw Terry off of her game. So yeah. He also told Terry that she's probably overlooked a lot. But yeah. So at this point, Terry is really starting to get pissed off because no. That was it on that. They get back to the house. Terry, Lim, and Bird. They get back to Lim and Bird walk into into their house. Terry is talking to the exterminator, and Lim tells her that you need to respect our privacy. We could take care of things around here. And so when the exterminator gave her the bill, she gave her the bill. She gave Lim the bill, and she set the keys on the table. So again, Terry is like, if I throw my money at y'all, if I'm giving y'all my money, I need to have say so. I can walk in here when I feel like it. You cannot. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't subscribe to that. You're helping me because you want to help me, but if you're not doing it for that other reason, do not help. Don't help. Sell a house, split it in 3, give us our cut, and we'll move and find somewhere else. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, and you're not going to do that. Anyway, just saying. Anyway, Kenny, I said it earlier, but this is the time where he got really pissy because Max is busy. She's tired. She's too tired to sleep with him. She has explained this multiple times, and I feel like Kenny is not even assisting and helping. He come home from work and he takes a shower and then he just want to fuck. He doesn't even take like anything off of her shoulders. Like, you don't grab the baby, you don't put the kids to sleep, you don't do anything. You just come in, get in the shower, get out the shower. Soon as she lay down, you don't even ask if she's okay or anything like that. You just come in and start kissing and just think everything is copacetic. Like, I feel like that's crazy, but whatever. Hold on. So Terry is, at this point, she is frustrated to no end. She has a conversation with Brian. He's the white, y'all remember, he's her white bestie that works at the law firm. And she talks to him about the case. Well, of course, he doesn't understand her. He tells her, you needed to suck it up because you took the case to get to that corner office. She was like, well, I thought I was talking to my friend. No, you're talking to a white male. Anyway, in the next scene, Max sees her big mama. Terry talked to Max, and Max told her that she should have never took the case. So she hangs up the phone with Max. She starts to cry, and she sees her big mama. And Big Mama tells her to dry her eyes, put her big girl panties on, and do what she needs to do. So in the next scene, we see the next day, Terry back at the office. She settles the case with the racist. And then right after she settles the case, the black man gets the money, but then her firm terminates him as a client. He feels away, but hey, that's the part of their entitlement. Okay? Yeah, no. So Lem, in the next scene, continues to allow Jack to play in his face and get him caught up. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just feel like there is no love when it comes to your cousin Jack. Anyway, Kenny and Max talk, and they are good. They're so good that they, Terry and Bird, they stop over at, Bird and Max stop over at Terry's house. Bird still has Terry keys, so she just walks in the door. Terry tells Bird, why are you just waltzing in my house unannounced? You see how that feel? For somebody to just walk in your house unannounced, no call, no show, just walk in your house. So Max make them apologize to each other, and Terry is still mad at Bird because Bird called her a sellout. And I'm just over these whack ass apologies by these sisters. And it's like, they'll have beef, and it's like, I'm sorry, I did this, and just under the guise of we're family. And that's it. And that's what makes it so fucked up. Like, we just have to get along because we family. That shit aggravates me. Anyway, Ahmad turns the music on because he's in there with the sisters, because he just over all the stupid shit, because, y'all know how Ahmad is. Y'all messed the family up. Okay? Big Mama wanted me to keep the Sunday meals going, and I didn't know how to do that. So I lied so I can so I can get all y'all together for the Sunday meals. And that's not what all he said, because I sure in the hell forgot what he said, but I remember the gist of it. Y'all know that's what Big Mama wanted. So anyway, that was that on that. They turned the music up, and they danced, and I was like, this is so stupid. Okay, I mean, I guess, I'm assuming, I don't even know, like, I don't know, y'all just be like, y'all just had another fight just this past episode. But I gotta stop looking at it like episodes. That's another thing. I really have to stop looking at it like episodes. That's my problem. And that was pretty much. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something, y'all, on here, but hey, it don't even matter. Anyway, tomorrow I will give y'all Next Gen NYC. Okay, it is 11:30. I have not eaten anything, but I need to eat something, I guess. This is your girl Kiwan, reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.